Ladies and gentlemen, we've got an absolutely insane story. For several weeks now, over the state of New Jersey, we have had these drones flying around over major cities, over major urban areas and rural areas, all over the state of New Jersey. It's been reported that there's been over 3,000 sightings of these drones. Now, that doesn't mean that there's 3,000 drones. There's 3,000 sightings of these drones, which is a lot. And according to reports, these drones are as large as SUVs. Now, I'm no expert on these things. This seems like an issue. It's been projected that these are from foreign states. These foreign governments are sending these drones. I don't know why they would be over New Jersey. I know that there's a lot of chemical plants, and there is some military stuff that is done in New Jersey. I don't know, man. I'm going to show you this report. Congressman Jeff Van Drew is his name. He claims that Iran has stationed a ship off the east coast of the United States, and that they are sending these drones from offshore, off of this ship, to come and monitor New Jersey in U.S. airspace. Let's go ahead and let's watch this video here.
In focus now, Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey, member of the House Judiciary Committee on the Hill right now. How do you address this at this point?
Well, here's the real deal, Harris. You know, I'm also on the Transportation Committee, on the Aviation Subcommittee, and I've gotten to know people. And from very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources, I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, you know, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyist or hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down, whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine or whether...
Yada, yada, yada. You guys get it. You guys get it. So this is a congressman who's on the Transportation Subcommittee who has access to this information that is saying this is Iran. Now, the response from the Pentagon was this right here. From Fox News, Pentagon denies lawmakers' claim that New Jersey drones are from Iran. New Jersey Rep. Jeff Van Drew said, did I say Jeff Van Jones? Did I say that? I apologize, guys. Rep. Jeff Van Drew said Wednesday that very qualified and reliable sources believe the mystery drones populating the Garden State's skies are originating from an Iranian mothership. Now, I don't think that this guy actually means that, oh, there's an alien mothership that the Iranians have built or that they've discovered and that they're using it to send drones into. I don't think. I think it's kind of funny that he used the word mothership. It's likely that they just have a naval vessel off the coast of the United States, if this is true. So it's just funny to me that he used that word. But let's continue. A claim the Pentagon subsequently denied. Here is the real deal. The GOP. Yeah. You guys already know this. Van Drew did not provide the names of sources responsible for the information, citing confidentiality. These drones should be shot down, yada, yada, yada. Fox News chief national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin asked Pentagon spokeswoman Sabrina Singh during a briefing today about Van Drew's allegations, and she said there was no truth to them. There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States. I don't believe these people. I don't. Like, let's be honest. Look at all of the failures throughout Joe Biden's presidency. His presidency has been a complete and total disaster for our nation. Just look at the economy. Look at inflation. Look at the Afghanistan withdrawal. Look at the spy balloon that traveled all the way across the United States, and they didn't shoot it down until it was already in the ocean. Are we seriously sitting here and considering the fact that, oh, well, the government wouldn't lie to us. They wouldn't lie to us about this. Bullcrap, man. Now, I'm thinking, in my opinion, like I said, this is just my opinion. It seems to me like Jeff Van Drew, this representative, was getting some information from some people who simply thought, oh yeah, he's not going to go on Fox News and tell the whole world what I'm telling him here right now. He's not going to go and tell everybody what I'm telling him, and he's not going to go babble this information all over the internet or all over cable TV. It's likely that he was given this information in confidence. The person who was giving it to him thought he's going to keep this a secret. He fully understands this is a secret. For whatever reason, there was a miscommunication there, and Representative Jeff Van Drew did not get the memo that this was supposed to be kept secret, and now it's out for everyone to know. Guys, I don't believe the U.S. government. Specifically, when you look at what happened with the Chinese spy balloon, and how they tried to cover that up, and that at first they tried to say that it wasn't China, and then of course they came out and said that it was China whenever everyone didn't believe them, and then they didn't shoot it down until it was already across the entirety of the United freaking States, which is absolutely unacceptable. These should be shot down. Now, there's a way that you have to do that. You know, you have to wait until they are over a certain area. The issue is tracking these things. Now, whenever you want to fly a drone in the United States for commercial purposes, you have to go get I believe it's a Prop 107. I believe Part 107. It's a Part 107 license in order to fly a drone commercially. Okay, this is, meaning that you're making money using a drone. Okay, and the FAA has they have a broad policy when it comes to that. I mean, it's very broad. If you're making money at all using a drone, you need to get a Part 107 license. And you have to register your drone with the FAA. The thing is, there are some times whenever you're flying your drone where the FAA is tracking your drone. However, the FAA doesn't have the time and they don't have the resources to monitor every single drone that's in the air at all times. So it could just be, this very well could be some hobbyists who are putting up a bunch of drones all at once, and the FAA just haven't had the resources to track them. I'm sorry, I don't think that that's very likely, especially with all of the news and all of the panic in the public about these drones and people wanting to know what's going on, and with how the news around these drones has exploded. I'm sorry. I think the FAA would be on top of that if we're seeing all of this news. You would think that they would be on top of that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that the FAA is a fantastic government agency that is always on top of everything. No, it's very well that they could just be not paying attention, and they could very well be missing this. I think that that's less likely, though. In my opinion, the more likely thing is that these are foreign governments who are sending these drones over to the United States to monitor what's going on in the United States. They could possibly be planning an attack on the United States, and we have no idea. And the reason why these other governments feel like they can do this is because they've gotten away with it. It's exactly what I just stated with the Chinese spy balloon. China was able to send a spy balloon over our airspace to spy on our country. And not only did our government not do anything about it until after it had already crossed the entire United States and gotten all the data that it needed, but they actually tried to cover it up and lie to the American people. So these foreign governments know that not only will the U.S. government not do anything about it, won't take any action against them, but they know that they'll actually cover up these actions with the American people. They'll actually cover up the actions of these foreign governments. It's absolutely insane, man. This is an absolutely insane story. These have to be shot down. These have to be shot down. We have to know who exactly they're coming from. I think that it actually is quite likely that Iran is doing this, in my opinion. Just the fact that the Pentagon came out and said, "Oh no, it's not Iran," that makes me think that it's Iran. Like we have a representative on the Transportation Committee who is saying that he has sources, which they do. We do know that people in Congress, they get these classified briefings. They get these briefings on even classified information. So we know that they have access to this information. We know that they have access to the people that have access to the information. So it's extremely likely, in my opinion, that Jeff Van Drew, Representative Jeff Van Drew, is telling the truth, and the Pentagon is just lying to try to cover their butt, because this would ultimately be yet another failure of the Biden administration. This would be another failure of the Pentagon under this administration, and they don't want that heat. I don't know, man. Tell me down in the comment section what you guys think this is. I think that it is actually likely to be Iran. Or some other foreign government. It doesn't have to be Iran. It doesn't have to be. That's just the information that we have. But I think that it is likely a foreign government that is doing this, and the Pentagon's trying to cover their butt because they're not doing anything about it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. I'll have another video coming for you guys likely on Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support this channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we put out new videos. Follow me on all the socials down in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.